afternoon, everybody. Susan here at Butler Family Farm. Welcome back to our channel. It's another great sunny warm day in southwest Missouri. We do have winds of about 15 to 18 miles, so you'll hear that in the background. And at the start of this video you'll hear Simon yelling at me for being too close. He's standing over here with his ears down. Or actually, his ears are back, and that's a sign that he's not happy. But I am doing my first garden tour club video. It may be my second one, I'm not sure. But I'm out in the spot that we're going to do our Survivor Seed 2024 collaboration with the Vineyard Chicks, and I'm going to get the leaves kind of cleared up, use the wind to my advantage because it's coming from the south, and get my pots or containers out here that we're going to use. I got a little tree trimming over there, and anyway, just starting to get this a little bit organized. I've got to get my seeds started inside so they're ready to plant towards the end of April, and we'll go from there. Gail from Gail's Southern Living is hosting this garden tour club collaboration. It's from the month of March to I think sometime in the fall, and she just put out another video about the garden tour club that has all the details and the things she'd like to see attached to your video if you decide to join the club. She's got 22 channels right now, and so it'll be a fun thing to see how everybody's doing. I'm going to put out a video, I think, every 2 weeks or monthly. I don't think there's enough content for me right now to be doing a weekly one, but I can do a bi-weekly, and I definitely can do a monthly one. So that's my goal right there. So let's start the tour a little bit. I don't have a whole lot, but we will do what we can. To start off, we have a, I think we did this once before, a 10 by 10 spot, and the Lowe's yellow flag out there is the one corner, and then this is the other corner. And I asked Robert, who just got a bunch of new tips for his wood burning tool, if he would make me a marker. And this is what he's done for me. Survivor Seeds 2024. The symbol, the S, is off of their pamphlet that came with the seeds, and I think he did it all freehand. I think he did an excellent job. He's always got that creative juice in him. He just doesn't use it enough. So this is my marker. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it yet, but I did want to show you that. And this is the tree that I'm going to trim to get out of here. It's just on the edge of the border, but it's too low to the ground, and I need sun to get my Survivor Seeds to go. So right now I'm going to get my leaf rake and clean out some of these leaves and use the wind, like I said, to help blow them the other way. nasty. Well, I guess I got a little too close and he caught me off guard, so yes, I did get spit on. And I'm the only one, well, yeah, I'm the only one that he does that to, but there you are in all your glory. But anyway, so definitely shower and hair washing tonight, that's for dang sure. Anyway, I think I've got it. I don't want to take all of the vegetation out. Oops, sorry. Trying to readjust my camera. You can see Sparky's way out there. He hasn't done the spitting thing yet, and hopefully he never will. But anyway, I don't want to take too much of the leaf vegetation because it kind of helps around the bottom of the pot, you know, for drainage and stuff. And I'm going to use some of it inside the pot. Kind of like Laura Hedgehog's theory of using what you've got for materials in your containers. So she did that a couple years ago when she grew potatoes in a swimming pool. She had leaves and twigs. This year she's in Tennessee. She's using dried pine needles as well as other materials. So I'm going to finish up this, and I'm going to not show Simon spitting on me again, but you know, it is what it is. I'm going to go over and get my containers, double check with Jerry what his thought was for something. And since I cut that tree down, I think I'm going to position my sign, it's not a sign, my marker, my survival seeds marker here to make sure nobody trips over the slight stump that I left there. So I need at least, I'm going to start with 6 buckets, and I can't remember what seeds it was Jerry wanted to put in a different planter, but I'll get that all set up over here and then get my seeds started. And here we go to the next, to the main garden for a little tour over there. Part of the garden, in a sense, is our orchard trees that are out here blooming and leafing out. That first one was a Santa Rosa plum. I think this one is, I'm not sure, but it's doing pretty good. I definitely know this is the apricot tree. It still has a couple little blooms, which I'm surprised because we bought it last year, so it's actually starting its second year. And then this is a apple tree that's starting, and it didn't produce any fruit last year, but maybe it will this year. And this is our pear tree that we had some fruit from. Still got flowers going on it. This is the other peach tree that we did get a couple of peaches off of. And last but not least is this apple tree, and I think this is the Gala apple tree. Yeah, this is a Gala apple tree, and it's got quite a few green things on it. Robert's going to use this area. Of course, wheelbarrow will be gone in the board. He's going to put a couple raised bed pieces over here, or some big pots. He wants to do some herbal things, and he needs to have it far away from the main garden, but it's still close to a water source. So there's more coming on this. He's busy helping Jerry with pens that we're taking with us to Soil Expo in Georgia in a couple of weeks. So, and not too much is happening over here yet. I need to be able to get all those little things off my list, like the setup of the survival seeds. And today I actually got out my hoses, and I've got a hose over for the survival garden. I've got a water hose hooked up over here, and I think right out there from that faucet over across the road, we need to probably bury it and do some soaker hoses. But today, in a bit, I'm going to finish cleaning up along this fence line here, and it may just be a bucket brigade, I'm not sure. My tomato buckets, I'm going to reuse the dirt for something else and recycle it. I watched that on a video. I think she's called Geeky Greenhouse, and she talked about reusing your dirt and how to do it. And I kind of knew, but it always helps to have a refresher. And I think, just as an idea, just a thought, I'm thinking about putting all my tomato buckets along this fence right here and have them spaced out more than what I did last year. I think that's where I wasn't very successful. And I am going to have more cut IBC totes in here for raised beds so that I can space out my plantings, my seeds, my plants better than I did last year. I think I was too crowded, and that's why I wasn't really successful. And we're also thinking of, well, we're going to be expanding out this way, which is why I wanted to get the grass done. We got it done all right. It burnt, but that's okay. Soaker hoses, maybe on a timer, I'm not sure, so that when I'm not here, which, as I say that, I will be here in August. I'm doing my California retreat in April this year, and that's just when the seeds are being started, or they'll be in the house, and Jerry will manage them from that. So, thanks, Gail, at Gail Southern Living, for coming up with this great idea. It's a garden tour club, and like I said earlier, I will be putting out a video probably every 2 weeks or monthly for sure. And there is a playlist going right now. She's got 22 channels signed up. She's doing a once a month giveaway. I think the last, I'm not sure, I'll have to go back and listen. But she has a specific video out called for the Garden Tour Club that gives you all the details of how to participate, what needs to be attached to your video in the description box. And she's got a bunch of channels that I've not checked out before, and I definitely be doing that because I always say I'm a garden dabbler, but I always want to do better each year, and I think I have in some respects. I have had to backpedal a little bit, but all in all, I think, you know, I've learned, and going to get my grandkids probably hopefully a little bit more involved this year. I'm not sure, but that's okay, because I've heard it and I feel it, that when you're out in the garden, it's just you and the garden, it's just you and the dirt, it's just you and nature, and you just, it's just a therapeutic thing to garden. So to my grandpa, who was a gardener, passed on the genes. They didn't skip too many generations, and appreciate all that I learned from you. Thanks everybody for watching. If you want to subscribe, please do so. We'd love to have you. Please give me a like, and I'll see you on my next garden tour video.